I'm going to give somebody else a call. You'll know them for that incredible voice with elbow.
You're looking good, mate.
You're right, Guy. But maybe not for the love of birdwatching. It's cold, isn't it?
It's very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, and a fan of yours and your music. First time I've done anything like this, a podcast, and they said you were coming up. I was really happy, because as I said, I like your music, and I said, oh, Guy Garvey. I said, yeah. She said, oh, great, So
I saw you years ago in a pub in Manchester, and I wanted to come over it and say hello, and I bottled it.
Oh, did you? Oh, you daft.
So this is made up for that.
So what got you interested in bird watching and that, Guy?
In my late 20s, I had a flat in the centre of Manchester that I was renting off my pal. It had a balcony and a big patio window.
Yeah.
And I left a saucer on it, and the saucer filled with rainwater. And long story short, a missel thrush started fledging its young'un on the balcony.
Yeah.
Because of which way it all faced and everything, there was big reflections on the window, so you could get right up close and look at this happening without the birds seeing you and being startled. Yeah, so it was really a beautiful thing to watch. And then I started looking around at the different birds, and because they cleaned the canals up, there was heron on the canal in the middle of Manchester. And also I see these goldfinch everywhere. And I read if you get Niger seed, it's like goldfinch crack. So I saw a hung one right in front of my patio window, and then suddenly I had almost, I'd say, 20 goldfinch at all times outside my window. So it started from there, really. Bird watchers, like twitchers, would call me a robin stroker. I don't go running off to find them. It's what comes into my garden. Yeah, exactly. What about you, Sean?
It's hard to kind of explain. It was a gradual thing, and I'd always been interested in wildlife. I used to, when I was very younger, always interested in books about dinosaurs and prehistoric animals, and and then I started noticing the things that were around us, and there was a plethora of bird types then. I used to just not far in a field just over the road where we used to live. Used to be just lay down, in a field, and you see skylarks, and you could hear them for ages and ages, just twittering and going round. And I used to have a couple of friends. My friend was called Stuart Oxlade, and another one called Michael Ragg, and others. And so we really got into it, and then we became quite competitive, putting up feeders and bird tables, making nest boxes. And I once, because I was quite good at drawing and at school, painting, drawing, and I won a prize, for art, and I got I think they knew I liked bird watching, so it was a little book called Birdwatching in the British Isles, and I was very proud of that, coming first in art, and I was also pleased to get the book, and stuff like that. There's just a certain attraction. I don't know what it is. It's really, it really settles your mind, and it really focuses you. I guess it's like playing a musical instrument. You can't be thinking of anything else when you're in the garden and you're looking out for birds, or you're bird watching. Because everything else floats away, all your troubles, and worries, and you're just totally focused on something, on nature, which is beneath our feet, which you feel, which is very grounding, kind of. It had a very grounding influence on me, and I guess it helped in my career as well, I suppose. Keeps you sane. Should imagine it's like your business. You've got this noise, that focus, and travelling around the world, concerts, and
also if you have 5 minutes in a strange place anywhere in the world, you can have a look around and see what the local birds are doing. I'm always disappointed when you're really, really far away, and you just get larger versions of what you get at home.
Yeah, you do, don't, especially in America. But I mean, you get larger versions of everything over there, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a lovely thing, and I'm always interested in how different places have different. So, for instance, Blue Jays are, well, it's the name of the baseball team in Toronto, but they're considered a nuisance in New York.
Not the baseball team.
They employ hawks to deal with blue jays in New York.
Do they? Yeah.
And they're bloody noisy. They're really noisy.
There's loads of songs about birds, isn't there? You know, the bluebird on my... There's a blue jay on my shoulder. I'm not very good on bird songs and that. I've been
using the old Merlin app. It's really amazing, because I've had a couple of apps, but that one's, it's incredible. It can take just being a bit of a sound nerd, and Hannah will appreciate this, who's producing your programme, it can read a wave, like a 3-second long wave, and it can pull 4 species out in 3 seconds, if they're all singing at once.
Really?
It's amazing how it separates up the wave and how it recognises everything. There was this cry that the app couldn't recognise, like it was a descending. I won't do a very good impression of it, but I'll give it a go. It was like a like this, and really loud, almost tropical sounding. The Merlin app couldn't recognise it. I phoned my mate Danny, who's Elbow's front of house sound engineer and produces a lot of our stuff, because Danny's a right big brain. He's also got a very deep voice, so his nickname is Deep Blue, after the supercomputer. So I was like, right, Deep Blue, tell us what this is. And he spent all afternoon researching it, and it was a green woodpecker, apparently.
Oh, yeah, they do sound a bit like that. We get them here, and it's like a whooping kind of, a bit like the flight, they kind of swoop and up and down. And that sounds a bit like the voice, yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. And like I said, there's a lot of bamboo where we are. So I was wondering what it was, but Danny nailed it.
Might have been a panda.
Eh?
Might have been a panda. Got a bit here, like fucking pandas.
Hey, have you ever heard an eider duck?
No.
They sound like Frankie Howard.
Oh.
They go, yeah, exactly. They go, oh.
Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts.